1. 1981 Chevrolet Corvette C3. Price: $7,000. Located: San Bernardino, California. The 1981 Chevrolet Corvette C3 is an attractive classic American sports car offered at a price of $7,000. Located in San Bernardino, California, this Corvette has 61,000 miles and an automatic transmission. It features a burgundy exterior, brown interior, and gasoline engine. The seller reports that the vehicle has had one owner and has been well maintained. The original fiberglass body is still in place and has no reported accident history. The car starts immediately and is described as a good driver. While it can be driven, several areas still need attention. The interior needs to be redone, the air conditioning is not working, and the driver's side exhaust tip needs replacement. The seller states that the price is firm and the Corvette is priced to sell. This could be an interesting opportunity for someone looking for an affordable C3 Corvette with relatively low mileage. Its original body and classic styling make it suitable for weekend cruising, collecting, or future restoration. Buyers should inspect the engine, transmission, brakes, suspension, electrical system, air conditioning, interior, exhaust, fiberglass body, title, and mileage before purchase. The price and condition make this Corvette worth considering for classic car enthusiasts seeking a recognizable American sports car. 2. 1959 Ford Galaxie 500 Fairlane. Price: $8,000. Located: Fullerton, California. The 1959 Ford Galaxie 500 Fairlane is a highly distinctive American classic offered at a price of $8,000. Located in Fullerton, California, this car shows only 1,000 miles and uses an automatic transmission. It has a green exterior, black interior, and gasoline engine. The seller reports that the car has a brand new 352 four-barrel engine board .030 over, along with a rebuilt transmission, new brakes, and new suspension. The vehicle has undergone an unusual custom modification because the original roof was removed due to rust. A replacement roof is included, and the current setup gives the car a removable hardtop appearance similar to a convertible. However, the project still needs finishing touches before everything is complete. The seller makes clear that this is not a factory retractable hardtop. The price makes this Ford interesting for enthusiasts who enjoy custom classics and unusual builds. Located in Fullerton, California, it could become an eye-catching weekend cruiser after the remaining work is finished. Buyers should carefully inspect the roof structure, body, frame, drivetrain, brakes, suspension, electrical system, interior, and documentation. With its rebuilt mechanical components and dramatic appearance, this Galaxie could offer plenty of potential for the right classic car enthusiast. 3. 1959 Edsel Ranger. Price: $4,900. Located: La Mirada, California. The 1959 Edsel Ranger is a rare and unusual American classic offered at a price of $4,900. Located in La Mirada, California, this four-door hardtop has 30,000 miles and an automatic transmission. It features a yellow exterior and gasoline engine. The seller states that the vehicle is currently not running, but believes it should not require extensive work to return to the road. The car has a rebuilt 390 engine and C6 transmission, along with an Edelbrock carburetor and MSD ignition system. According to the seller, the main problem is a hole in the gas tank, which is one reason the vehicle has been sitting for approximately 5 years. The carburetor and battery may also require attention before attempting to start it. Receipts for previous work are available, and the seller says missing trim pieces have been stored inside the trunk. The price makes this Edsel an interesting option for someone looking for an affordable restoration project. Located in Southern California, it could eventually become a very distinctive cruiser or collection vehicle. Buyers should inspect the fuel tank, engine, transmission, electrical system, body, trim, interior, title, and overall condition before purchase. Its rarity and unusual styling give this Edsel strong character. 4. 1967 Mercedes-Benz 220S. Price: $6,000. Located: West Hollywood, California. The 1967 Mercedes-Benz 220S is a classic European sedan offered at a price of $6,000. Located in West Hollywood, California, this Mercedes has 78,000 miles and a manual transmission. It features a red exterior, off-white interior, and gasoline engine. The seller says the vehicle was inherited and describes it as being in good condition. It reportedly runs well and has received many new parts, giving the next owner a useful foundation for continued ownership or restoration. The combination of traditional Mercedes-Benz styling, manual transmission, and vintage European character makes this 220S an appealing choice for collectors who appreciate classic automobiles. The price is relatively accessible for someone looking for an older Mercedes with recognizable styling and a reported running condition. Located in West Hollywood, California, the vehicle could make an enjoyable weekend cruiser, collection edition, or long-term restoration project. The listing does not provide detailed information about every recent repair, so buyers should conduct a careful inspection before purchasing. Important areas to check include the engine, manual transmission, brakes, suspension, steering, electrical system, cooling system, body, paint, interior, and documentation. With its classic design and reported mechanical improvements, this 1967 Mercedes-Benz 220S could be an interesting vintage European car for the right enthusiast. 5. 1976 Ford Pinto MPG Wagon. Price: $8,895. Located: Laguna Beach, California. The 1976 Ford Pinto MPG wagon is an unusual and increasingly interesting classic offered at a price of $8,895. Located in Laguna Beach, California, this wagon has 132,000 miles, a 2.3-liter four-cylinder engine, and a 4-speed manual transmission. The MPG model was advertised for fuel economy of up to approximately 35 miles per gallon. The seller says the vehicle runs and drives great, and that everything works as it should. It remains very clean and original, with only minor surface rust underneath at the bottom of the frame. No body rust is reported. The wagon comes with the correct roof rack and a custom rear storage system that can be adjusted depending on whether the rear seats are raised or folded. The seller also includes extensive paperwork, service records, old magazines, repair books, and other historical documentation. The air conditioning and heat are not working. The price is listed at $8,895. Although the seller previously mentioned that small negotiations may be possible. Located in California, this Pinto wagon could be an interesting choice for collectors seeking something different from traditional American muscle cars. Buyers should inspect the engine, transmission, rust, suspension, cooling system, interior, climate system, documentation, and title before purchase. Its original appearance and extensive history add significant character. 6. 1985 Chrysler Fifth Avenue. Price: $4,900. Located: Linwood, California. The 1985 Chrysler Fifth Avenue is a classic American luxury sedan offered at a price of $4,900. Located in Linwood, California, this vehicle has 51,000 miles and an automatic transmission. It features a brown exterior, brown interior, and gasoline engine. The seller reports that the car has had 2 owners and remains all original. It is described as running well and being clean both inside and outside. The vehicle also has a clean title, current registration, new tires, and is reportedly ready for a smog check. With only 51,000 miles, this Chrysler could be an appealing choice for someone searching for an affordable vintage luxury cruiser. The price of $4,900 puts it within reach of enthusiasts who want an older American sedan without spending a large amount on a restored example. Located in Southern California, the car could be used for weekend cruising, local driving, or as a collection edition. Buyers should still inspect the engine, transmission, suspension, brakes, steering, electrical equipment, air conditioning, paint, interior, tires, registration, and title before purchase. Although the seller describes it positively, an independent inspection is recommended. Its low mileage, original condition, clean title, and classic Fifth Avenue styling make this vehicle an interesting option for buyers seeking traditional American comfort and character. 7. 1980 Toyota Corolla DX Wagon. Price: $5,500. Located: Santa Ana, California. The 1980 Toyota Corolla DX Wagon is an interesting Japanese classic offered at a price of $5,500. Located in Santa Ana, California, this wagon has 88,000 miles and an automatic transmission. It features a beige exterior, tan interior, and gasoline engine. The seller says the paint and interior are all original and that the vehicle was only driven for approximately 9 years. Several mechanical updates have been completed, including a replacement head gasket, aluminum radiator, water pump, headers, and new exhaust. The gas tank and lines were flushed, while the car has also passed smog. Additional features include 15-inch wheels and a Bluetooth radio. However, the vehicle is currently not running. The power steering pump leaks, but still works, while the air conditioning needs refrigerant and a belt. The fuel gauge also works intermittently. The seller has the original exhaust manifold, catalytic converter, and rear bumper. The price is $5,500 and is described as relatively firm. Located in Southern California, this Corolla wagon could be a worthwhile restoration project for a Japanese car enthusiast. Buyers should inspect the engine, cooling system, fuel system, steering, electrical components, body, suspension, tires, and title before purchase. Transportation may be required because the vehicle is currently not running. 8. 1969 Toyota Corona. Price: $9,000. Located: Gardena, California. The 1969 Toyota Corona is a classic Japanese sedan offered at a price of $9,000. Located in Gardena, California, this four-door Toyota has 76,000 miles and an automatic transmission. It features a gray exterior with a black interior and uses a gasoline engine. The seller describes the vehicle as being in good condition and reports that it has a clean title with no significant damage or major problems. The car has recently received a fresh paint job, while the interior remains original and is described as being in pretty good condition. According to the seller, the vehicle is running and driving. The main items mentioned that still need attention are the dashboard pad and 4 new tires. The price is $9,000, making this Corona an interesting option for someone searching for a classic Japanese automobile with simple styling and an original interior. Located in Southern California, it could make a fun weekend cruiser, collection vehicle, or vintage daily driver. Buyers should inspect the engine, automatic transmission, brakes, suspension, tires, dashboard, electrical equipment, body, paint, interior, title, and mileage before purchase. The combination of classic Toyota styling, reported running condition, and relatively low mileage makes this 1969 Corona worth considering for enthusiasts interested in older Japanese vehicles. 9. 1980 Triumph Spitfire 1500. Price: $3,900. Located: Oceanside, California. The 1980 Triumph Spitfire 1500 is a charming British roadster offered at a price of $3,900. Located in Oceanside, California, this classic has 19,000 miles and a manual transmission. It features an orange exterior, black interior, and gasoline engine. The seller says the car was owned by one person for 45 years before being sold and was garage kept throughout its life. It reportedly traveled only about 3,000 miles during the past 20 years and was primarily used as a weekend vehicle. The paint is described as being in good condition and may be original, while the interior is also in good shape except for an opening seam on the driver's side seat. The seller says the car drives amazingly and has been driven throughout Valley Center. It comes from Ohio and has an upgraded exhaust. California smog requirements should be checked before purchase because the vehicle was previously registered elsewhere. The listing mentions a price of $4,500 OBO, although the stated listing price is $3,900. Located in California, this Spitfire could make an enjoyable weekend roadster. Buyers should inspect the engine, transmission, brakes, suspension, exhaust, convertible equipment, interior, registration, and smog requirements before purchase. Its low mileage and long ownership history add appeal. 10. 1974 Volkswagen Super Beetle. Price: $2,900. Located: Wildomar, California. The 1974 Volkswagen Super Beetle is an affordable classic offered at a price of $2,900. Located in Wildomar, California, this Beetle shows 99,999 miles and has a manual transmission. It features a blue exterior, white interior, and gasoline engine. The seller regularly buys and sells Volkswagens and reports completing several maintenance items on this car. Recent work includes replacing transmission mounts, oil cooler seals, adjusting the valves, installing electronic points, changing the oil, and fitting tires that are described as being in pretty good shape. The seller also has a car stereo and speakers that will be included. Pop-out windows are included, and a stock shifter is available if the buyer does not prefer the current shifter. Registration reportedly has almost a year remaining, and the seller has the pink slip in hand. The price is $2,900 or best offer, with the seller asking buyers to avoid very low offers. Located in Southern California, this Super Beetle could be an affordable entry into classic Volkswagen ownership. Buyers should inspect the engine, transmission, brakes, suspension, floor pans, body, electrical system, tires, registration, and title before purchase. Its simple design, classic appearance, and accessible price make it suitable for weekend driving, collecting, or further customization. 11. 1990 Buick Reatta. Price: $4,200. Located: San Bernardino, California. The 1990 Buick Reatta is a distinctive American luxury classic offered at a price of $4,200. Located in San Bernardino, California, this vehicle has 148,000 miles and an automatic transmission. It features a charcoal exterior with a red interior and has a clean title. The seller highlights the digital dashboard, pop-up headlights, and power seats, giving this Buick a distinctive early 90s appearance. The paint is less than 1 year old and can look gray in darker conditions and brown in sunlight. The interior is generally in good shape, although there is a tear in the door panel. The air conditioning does not blow cold and may need a recharge, while the gas gauge is not working. Several mechanical components have been replaced, including the fuel pump, fuel filter, ignition coil pack, and camshaft sensor. The seller also states that registration is current and there are no late fees. The price is $4,200, making this Reatta an affordable option for someone interested in an unusual collectible luxury car. Located in California, it could be used as a fun cruiser or a restoration project. Buyers should inspect the engine, transmission, electrical system, digital dashboard, air conditioning, fuel gauge, suspension, interior, paint, title, and registration before purchase. 12. 1962 Renault Dauphine. Price: $8,500. Located, Camarillo, California. The 1962 Renault Dauphine is a highly unusual custom classic offered at a price of $8,500. Located in Camarillo, California, this vehicle has 30,000 miles and a 5-speed manual transmission. It features a red exterior, red interior, and a Ford 2.9-liter V6 engine. The seller describes the car as a heavily customized build with extensive metal work and a Bronco-inspired appearance. It is a two-wheel drive vehicle weighing approximately 2,200 pounds and is reported to run and drive great. The seller says the car can comfortably accommodate a large driver and attracts plenty of attention wherever it goes. The original dashboard is still available for someone who wants to reinstall it and complete the interior with proper gauges. The price is $8,500, with the seller also open to various trades. Located in Southern California, this Renault could appeal to an enthusiast looking for something completely different from a standard classic car. Its lightweight body, V6 conversion, 5-speed manual transmission, and unusual custom styling make it a unique project and cruising vehicle. Buyers should carefully inspect the engine installation, chassis, wiring, brakes, suspension, bodywork, transmission, interior, and title before purchase to ensure the custom work meets their expectations. 13. 1969 Plymouth Fury 3. Price: $5,127. Located, Mission Viejo, California. The 1969 Plymouth Fury 3 is a bold American classic convertible offered at a price of $5,127. Located in Mission Viejo, California, this vehicle has 155,555 miles and an automatic transmission. It features a pink exterior and is powered by a 318 V8 gasoline engine. The seller reports that the car runs great and is currently used as a daily driver. The body is described as solid, with attractive paint, new tires, nearly correct hubcaps, and wheel skirts. The vehicle also has front disc brakes and a new fuel pump. The convertible top needs to be redone, while the hydraulic motor works, but needs new hoses and a repair to the reverse function. The seller states that the car has a salvage title and is unsure why it received that designation. The mileage is also unknown. The price is $5,127 OBO. Located in Mission Viejo, California, this Fury could be an interesting restoration and cruising project for someone who enjoys colorful full-size classics. Buyers should carefully inspect the title history, body, frame, engine, transmission, brakes, convertible mechanism, hydraulic system, interior, and tires. Its pink and lavender appearance, V8 engine, and convertible body make it an attention-grabbing classic with plenty of character. 14. 1967 Dodge Dart. Price: $9,500. Located, Los Angeles, California. The 1967 Dodge Dart is a classic American Mopar offered at a price of $9,500. Located in Los Angeles, California, this Dart has 50,000 miles and an automatic transmission. It features a gray exterior with a black interior and uses a gasoline engine. The seller reports a clean title and says the vehicle runs good. The car currently has a 1968 Dodge Dart front grille installed, while the original 1967 grille is included with the sale. A new chrome hood lip is also included. Under the hood is a slant-six engine equipped with a one-barrel carburetor designed for economical driving. The vehicle also has a Bluetooth radio, giving it a modern convenience while retaining its classic appearance. The price is $9,500 OBO, allowing room for potential negotiation. Located in Los Angeles, this Dart could be an appealing option for a buyer searching for an affordable classic Mopar that can be enjoyed without requiring a complete restoration. Buyers should inspect the engine, transmission, brakes, suspension, steering, electrical equipment, body, paint, interior, and title before purchase. The low stated mileage, clean title, running condition, and included original grille make this Dodge Dart an interesting choice for weekend cruising or continued customization. 15. 1992 BMW 325i Convertible. Price: $8,100. Located: Ontario, California. The 1992 BMW 325i Convertible is a classic German convertible offered at a price of $8,100. Located in Ontario, California, this BMW has 144,000 miles and an automatic transmission. It features a gold exterior, tan interior, and gasoline engine. The seller reports 2 owners, a clean title, current 2026 registration, and California history with no rust. The car is described as running and shifting strongly, starting immediately, and having no known mechanical problems. It reportedly does not overheat. The original Recaro leather seats are described as being free of rips, while the convertible top has recently been replaced. The original wheels remain with the vehicle and have newer tires. Power windows are working, and the factory air conditioning works, but needs a recharge. The seller describes the car as being in excellent condition with normal wear for its age. The price is $8,100. Located in Southern California, this BMW could make an enjoyable weekend convertible or collection vehicle. Buyers should inspect the engine, automatic transmission, cooling system, convertible top, air conditioning, electrical equipment, suspension, tires, interior, title, registration, and maintenance records before purchase. Its classic styling, clean California history, and reported mechanical condition make it an appealing option for enthusiasts. 16. 1969 Plymouth Valiant Signet 225. Price: $3,500. Located: Newbury Park, California. The 1969 Plymouth Valiant Signet 225 is an affordable classic Mopar offered at a price of $3,500. Located in Newbury Park, California, this sedan has 23,000 miles and an automatic transmission. It features a white exterior, red interior, and gasoline-powered slant-six 225 engine. The seller reports a clean title and says the car starts, stops, and gets down the road. A large amount of maintenance has already been completed, including a new carburetor, fuel pump, fuel filter, brake master cylinder, rear brakes, rear brake cylinders, front brakes, front cylinders, front shocks, water pump, radiator, and battery. The car still needs tires and an alignment, while the driver's side has some scuffs and dents. The seller is open to trades or offers. The price is $3,500, making this Valiant an affordable entry into classic Mopar ownership. Located in Southern California, it could be a good starting point for someone who wants a simple vintage sedan for weekend cruising or restoration. Buyers should inspect the tires, alignment, bodywork, engine, transmission, brakes, suspension, electrical equipment, and title before purchase. Its extensive recent maintenance and simple slant-six drivetrain provide an interesting foundation for an enthusiast seeking a classic vehicle without a high initial cost. 17. 1972 Mercedes-Benz. Price: $6,000. Located: Northridge, California. The 1972 Mercedes-Benz is a vintage European vehicle offered at a price of $6,000. Located in Northridge, California, this car has 65,295 miles and an automatic transmission. It features a black exterior with a brown interior and uses a gasoline engine. The seller says the vehicle was purchased by a company in 2008 for use as a picture car. It was later registered and driven as a daily vehicle before returning to the company's studio fleet. The car currently runs and drives. The interior has recently been refreshed, including the seats, headliner, visors, and door panels, while the dashboard could still use attention. The vehicle uses a toggle and push-button ignition, with the key only unlocking the ignition. Known issues include cracked window rubber, non-operational turn signals, and air conditioning that does not work. The vehicle has a California salvage title and has been non-operational through the DMV. The price is $6,000 OBO. Located in Southern California, this Mercedes could interest someone looking for a unique classic or restoration project. Buyers should carefully inspect the salvage history, mechanical condition, electrical system, body, interior, registration, and title before purchasing. Its unusual picture car history adds character and makes it different from ordinary classic Mercedes vehicles. 18. 1988 GMC C7000. Price: $6,800. Located: Hesperia, California. The 1988 GMC C7000 is a heavy-duty classic truck offered at a price of $6,800. Located in Hesperia, California, this truck has a 5-speed manual transmission and is powered by a Detroit 8.2-liter diesel engine. The listing shows 1,000 miles, although the seller states that the actual mileage is unknown because the odometer is currently not working. The truck is described as running great and starting immediately. It has a 2-speed rear end and two 40-gallon fuel tanks that are almost completely full. The seller also reports zero rust on the frame, which could be valuable for someone searching for a solid vintage heavy-duty truck. Registration is currently active through Arizona and expires in June 2027. The price is $6,800 OBO, and the seller is open to trades involving cars, trucks, boats, motorcycles, or toy haulers. Located in Southern California, this GMC could appeal to collectors, truck enthusiasts, or buyers looking for a vintage diesel platform. Buyers should inspect the Detroit diesel engine, 5-speed transmission, rear axle, brakes, steering, tires, fuel tanks, frame, electrical system, registration, title, and odometer before purchase. Its heavy-duty construction, diesel power, manual transmission, and reported solid frame make this C7000 an interesting classic truck project. Thanks for watching. Which classic car was your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more.